everyone, it's Creativity Art Blogger here, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to draw Greavard, the new Pokemon, in 5 minutes and 39 seconds. And if any of you are Pokemon fans out there, you might find this quite interesting to draw your favourite Pokemon or like a new Pokemon, etc. So he might be the right one for you. So let's get into the video, shall we? So as you can see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just draw the outlines of Greavard, saving me having to colour them all in, etc. But I just only want to make this video for you guys because I was thinking about if you guys need more tips and tricks tutorials how to draw Pokemon or any other animated or cartoon characters, etc. Then these tutorials might be very useful for you if you guys are into art and drawing characters and you want to improve your drawing further, then feel free. But I wanted to show you this tutorial for you guys so you guys get some ideas how to draw animated characters and that stuff, and also gaming characters and that stuff. Well, before I forget, make sure you pause this video if you want to start drawing Greavard in the meantime, because sometimes if you actually do pause the video if you want to draw in that stuff, then I recommend doing that, because it depends if you can draw him at a faster pace or a slowest pace. It kind of depends if you're one of those artists that takes a long time to get all the details jotted down sometimes. So I recommend any time limits you can put on this video. It's okay with me. So what I'm doing here is I'm adding some fine lines into my drawing here for you, so you can see what I'm adding some lots of different details to make him stand out, because not all pictures have patterns. Sometimes some of them digitally printed and they're digitally made. Some pictures aren't the same as real ones, so I have to add some kind of pattern to them to make them turn out a little bit better. And also you can see that I'm trying to make his ink is I don't know if it's his ears or is it his hair, because it gives me that sort of vibe that the hair looks like the ear a little bit, you know what I mean? Sometimes you can get complicated with dog ears, because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make a dog Pokemon that was just released yesterday, really. So let's see how it comes out, hey? So what I'm about to do now is I'm going to start drawing his mouth sort of area, and also his a few little bit of facial features to go with him as well. So I'm going to probably include his little snout and also a few other bits as well. But I might also try and draw his mouth, but I think his mouth's a bit big because he's a Pokemon. You can actually exaggerate the mouth a bit better. But what I'm doing here is just focusing on his snout and that stuff. And I also thought that I realised that there's a little bit in the corner that wasn't that long enough, so what I'm doing is just adding some more extra detail so it blends in, so it fits in with the his long hair, so you can't see much and that stuff. So what I'm going to try and do now, I think I'm focusing on his mouth, I think. So what I'm doing, I'm doing ziggy zaggies to make it come out a bit better, because sometimes you can use different techniques to make it come out a bit better. So what I'm just doing now is just focusing on the mouth bit. As you can see, that's his little tongue inside, the little circle bit that I just did. So yeah, it's definitely coming out pretty well, but I'm just pretty happy that how it came out pretty good, even though it didn't look exactly like him, but it was just got a bit that close a little bit, you know what I mean? So what I'm doing now, I'm focused on his body part, because you can't really see it that much. So what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try and sketch it out as I think it would look like, just give you guys some heads up and that stuff, because it might not look quite exact, but it's going to look close enough to him a little bit. But I've added more detail in it, so it looks a bit cool and that stuff. So as you can see, I've just added a bit of his body and also his tail. And now I'm focusing on the little candle top bit as well, because apparently it kind of seems like a little accessory on him. He's got this torch or candle, whatever, on top of his head, but it kind of suits like a little hat, etc. So I thought, would that be his hat? But no, it's kind of part of him a little bit, you know what I mean? So that's what I mean. So that's what I'm doing here, is that I'm just focusing on his little body part before adding the toes, etc. So what I'm doing now is I'm just focusing on his feet. They're kind of like, you have to do like a little round shape, but then just add like 2 pointy bits in there. But not all, like, you know, dog Pokemon in the game actually have 2 little bits on the side for some reason. But what I'm doing now is adding more, you know, some fine lines, like, you know, to put in there to make him look very realistic and that stuff. But I quite like how he's come out. I think the final result of him definitely came out pretty good, so I'm pretty happy with it, to be honest. So yeah, I think I'm pretty proud of myself for doing this. It's pretty good. So I definitely add a few more details, and then before you know it, there it is. It's now complete. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this art tutorial that I made today, and I might make more of these in the future for you guys, so stay tuned for those. Leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel for more creative art content. And I'll see you guys next time, so bye!